Britain.
Look at that, waking you up to a beautiful scene there live in Cardiff this morning. Alex will be there bringing us the weather forecast in just a few moments' time.
Synchronised sailing.
It's very impressive, isn't it? Especially for us. Lovely. Now, for most of us, the summer, time to relax, to refresh, to enjoy the sunshine while we have it. But for the thousands of students waiting those all-important A-level and GCSE results, it is often a nerve-wracking and extremely stressful time.
You can remember, though, getting those knots in your stomach. The anxiety, though, these days, we're being told, is such a problem that more than 1,000 children every year are seeking counselling. And we're joined now by Alex Gray, who works for Childline, but also, am I right to say, anxious A-level student, Olivia Keegan-Carr. Olivia, we're sorry to put you on live telly the day before you're about to go just get your results to add to your nervousness. What's going on with you? You are feeling very anxious, aren't you? More than your mates?
Yeah, I'd say we're all feeling quite anxious. I mean, we're kind of going into the unknown, if you know what I mean. We've sat the exams, there's nothing more we can do. And the only thing sort of next is to hope we wake up tomorrow morning and hope that we get into the university that we've applied to.
And what do you want to do?
I hope to do history at Southampton. If not, I've got my backup university, Swansea. I think if I don't get in, I might take a year out and reevaluate stuff.
And just how is the stress affecting you? Because for those people who don't understand, because some people might think, you know, isn't the exam itself the stressful bit? Now's the bit where, you know, you can't do anything to change it, just wait for the results and then worry about what you're going to do. But how does it feel for you at this moment, waiting for those results?
I think before you've done your exams, you know that you can do better, you know, revision. But once you've sat them, you're kind of going into the unknown. You know, there's nothing more you can do. And so yeah, just waiting the 2 months since the end of exams is quite anxious.
And what is the fear? What is causing this anxiety? In a sense, can you put your finger on it? Is it self-esteem? What is it, do you think?
I think it's kind of not knowing what's next, you know, the fear of the unknown, but I think also it's fear of failure, wanting to do good for your parents, wanting to do as well as your peers, you know, wanting to do better than the media says, which is quite anxious and quite...
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You've got pressure from all sides, haven't you?
Yeah.
I suppose, Alex, you're thinking this is an all too familiar story from what you hear day in, day out.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a big issue for young people, the stress that they are under waiting for their exams. What we're hearing at Childline is that can have a massive impact on young people. So this is leading to things like loss of sleep, anxiety attacks, depression, and in some really serious cases, things like self-harm, suicidal thoughts and feelings.
But are you finding that there are usually underlying issues, or somebody is more prone to anxiety before the exam, and the exam sort of just magnifies part of your personality that is prone to anxiety?
Yes and no. I mean, it's all going to come down to young people's ability to cope with things, the support networks that they have, for example.
Yeah, okay.
But we do hear from young people who do have ongoing issues, and maybe with anxiety, that this just exacerbates.
Right. OK, let's take us through then your top tips for students themselves, difficult time for A-level students and GCSE students, and also for parents who are wanting to support their children but maybe not knowing the right way to do it.
Yep, sure. And, you know, our biggest piece of advice is speak to someone about how you're feeling. And to parents, it is to create that space for young people to speak about their anxieties, to speak about the impact it's having on them. Whether, you know, it be your parent, whether it be a trusted adult, whether it be someone at school, whether it be an organisation like Childline.
Because they'll be able to say to you, look, even if you don't get what you want, it's not the end of the world. There are other ways and means of achieving your dream, and that's sort of what you wanted, that it's not a dead-end alley if you don't, you know. And so I now feel less bad about making you sit on the sofa because apparently you're meant to talk about it.
Yeah.
So I hope you've helped in some way.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
I don't know. We'll leave it just there on that slightly awkward note. No, well, good luck tomorrow, Olivia. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly, and Alex is on hand if you need any help. But good luck, and I hope you get into Southampton to do history.
Hopefully.
Good luck to you.
And good luck to everybody else watching. Up and down the country, it's going to be a nervous time, isn't it, I think, for everybody waiting for those results, but, you know...
Right, well, this could cheer you up. It's Andy. He always puts a smile on your face, and he's got loads to give away in the competition.